Welcome to the tutorial on the query builder section of the warranty and return feature in the application. In this tutorial, we will explore this option and learn how to construct queries. This option is the best tool for building queries to retrieve a specific data for creating reports. To access it, choose the request option from the warranty and return menu on the operator sidebar. As you can see, you can search through the list using keywords. If you click on the keyword text field, the titles of the columns that will be filtered based on the keyword will become bold and italic, like RGA, type, customer. You can add filters to the search query by clicking on the Add Filter Condition button. Each time you click on this button, a new search condition will be created. You can remove them using the Remove button next to them. You can add rules to each condition by clicking on the plus sign next to them, or remove a rule using the Remove button on the far right. As you can see, each condition can follow the AND or rule. If you choose the AND option, all rules of the condition must be met for a successful search result. If you choose the OR rule, a successful result can meet any of the listed rules. You can get a description of how each rule works by hovering over them. You can select the fields for which you want to create a rule by clicking on the Select Field drop-down button. Since the values of each field might be different, we will choose a few different fields and go through them. Let's create 4 rules and choose type, failed mileage, failed date, and vendor create ID. The operator drop-down varies based on the field. For example, when we have a list to choose from for filtering, like the type field, the operator will determine whether the value should be in the list or not. You can also select different values from the list. We can have 2 types of number values, integer and decimal. In this case, the failed mileage field accepts decimal values, but the vendor credit ID only accepts integers. And the operator can be equal, greater than or equal, and so on. For the failed date, we can pick a date and time. We can either write it down here or choose it from the date picker. Some of the columns in the table are nullable, which means the value can be empty. For these kinds of fields, there is a checkbox that determines whether you'd like to get the records that don't have the value or not. Now that we check the checkbox, we will get the records that don't have any failed date. An important point to remember is that the relation between the conditions is always an AND relation, which means a successful result must meet all the conditions. When you're satisfied with your search query, you can perform the search or save it as a template for the future by clicking on the Save Filters as a template and creating a new template, or by clicking on the Select from the Saved Templates drop-down menu and choosing from the existing templates to replace them. You can also remove the previous templates by using the Remove button here. Let's save this template. In the open dialog, you need to choose a title and press the Save button, or you can press the Save button here and replace the existing template. Now we have that template added to the template list. That covers everything for the query builder section of the warranty and return feature in the application.